Pum 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 pum. Oh boy, I just realized that I filmed a video by blocking the important text. Hey, this is impossible. It is impossible. It is not possible. Now I'm destroying the entire scene. Okay, I will leave it like this for now. A primer on subnetting. As we've previously discussed throughout the module so far, networks can be found in all shapes and sizes. Ranging from small to large, subnetting is the term given to splitting up a network into smaller miniature networks within itself. Think of it as slicing up a cake for your friends. There's only a certain amount of cake to go around, but everybody wants a piece. Subnetting is you deciding who gets what slice and reserving such a slice of this metaphorical cake. Take a business, for example. You will have different departments such as accounting, finance, and human resources. One subnet, second subnet, and the third subnet, which is connected to a switch connected to a router, and the router going to the internet. But today, a switch and a router are basically in one device. All right. While you know where to send information in real life to the correct department, networks need to know as well. Network administrators use subnetting to categorize and assign specific parts of a network to reflect this. Subnetting is achieved by splitting up the number of hosts that can fit within a network, represented by a number called a subnet mask. Let's refer back to our diagram from the first room in this module. Yes. When we read about the IP. As we can recall, an IP address is made up of 4 sections called octets. The same goes for a subnet mask, which is also represented as a number of 4 bytes, 32 bits, ranging from 0 to 20 to 255. Octet because it's made of 8 bits. 4 bytes. 1 byte, 8 bits. 32 bytes, 32 bits. Yes, basically 8 of 4. 8 times 4. 32 bytes. Bits, sorry. It's a bit confusing, but as you read more about it and you practice, it will become easier and easier. Subnets use IP addresses in 3 different ways. Identify the network address, identify the host address, identify the default gateway. Let's split these 3 up to understand their purpose into the table below. A network address. This address identifies the start of the actual network, and it is used to identify a network existence. For example, a device with the IP address 192.168.100 will be on the network identified by 192.168.1 and 0. Host address. An IP address here is used to identify a device on the subnet. So here is to identify a network address, is used to identify a network existence, but the host address is to identify a device on the subnet. For example, a device will have the network address of 192.168.1.1, right? The default gateway. The default gateway address is a special address assigned to a device on the network that is capable of sending information to another network. Any data that needs to go to a device that isn't on the same network that isn't on our IP will be sent to this device. These devices can use any host address, but usually use either the first or the last host address in the network, one or the last. Now, in small networks such as a home, you will be on one subnet, as there is an unlikely chance that you need more than 254 devices connected at one time. However, places such as business and offices will have much more of these devices, PCs, printers, cameras, sensors, etc., where subnetting takes place. Subnetting provides a range of benefits including efficiency, security, full control. We'll come on to explore exactly how subnetting provides these benefits on a later date. However, for now, we all need to understand is the security element to it. Let's take the typical cafe on the street. This cafe will have two networks. One for employees, cash registers, and other devices for the facility, and other is a general public to use as a hotspot. Subnetting allows you to separate these two use cases from each other while it's having the benefits of a connection to larger. Having the benefits of a connection to larger networks such as the internet. Yes. Answer the questions below. What is the technical term for devices? What am I reading? What is the technical term for dividing a network up into smaller pieces? Subnet. How many bits are in a subnet mask? 32. What is the range of section octets of a subnet mask from 0 to 55? What address is used to identify the start of a network? What was the first one? Network address. All right. Another reminder, you can use lowercase. It's not case sensitive. TryHackMe. At least not for the answer. What address is used to identify devices within a network? Host address. All right. What is the name used to identify the device responsible for sending data to another network? It's the gateway. Gateway address. I think default gateway. Yes. Default gateway. All right.